我们刚才讲到说，这款游戏是在他们的游戏设计团队是把二战后的时间作为设定的基准，然后这个游戏可能大概设置在欧洲的某个小国家之内的一个海港。然后在那个地区，它同时有旧有王权的更迭，然后人们也除了记得那个以外，他们也会受制于国际势力上面关于共产、关于资本主义在这个地区的影响力。所以这款游戏它是政治的，它是人文的，它同时也是历史的。那如果你喜欢这类型的游戏，那我觉得你不应该错过这一款。然后这一款它是非常有趣的解谜类型游戏，它真的就是在扮演一个侦探，它要解决一桩凶杀案，在这个游戏里面。那我已经破关过一次了，那我非常喜欢那个的结局，因为它会对这个游戏会对你玩家所做的决定给予一些评价。那这个部分是我觉得这款游戏相对特别的一点的地方，因为我觉得在这种世界下生存就是一个非常有趣的一件事。我还没有玩过那个台湾有出的一个桌游叫《台北大空袭》，我猜他们可能是比较接近类型的，以后我会试着再去玩那个桌游。但 anyway， 这一款游戏就叫做我忘掉中文叫做《狂热迪斯可》还是什么？极乐迪斯可吗？迪斯可极乐迪斯可 ，disco 就是那个在1960吧，1960还1970非常红的一种音乐类型叫 disco。那个音乐类型后来影响到rock and roll， 应该是1950吗？还是1960？我有点忘掉了。anyway， 差不多那个时候的。然后它后来影响到摇滚乐，也影响到部分蓝调的表现。那差不多那个时期，然后它那个音乐比较常是在舞厅里面会出现的，然后大家就会跳一些很欢快的节奏，那这样子。那我不确定他为什么要用 Elysium 这个字啊，因为我们来Elysium 它是极乐世界，我不确定它的字根是什么，可能未来我遇到欧美人士，我可能再问看这个问题，因为这个好像有点难解。像那个剑桥词典就说 "A state of the great happiness, Elysium"， 我不确定它是不是等同于 heaven。对，因为有一些比较复杂的东西，你不太会从这部分查到。那哪一天我再去翻比较厚的词典了之后，会有这个机会的啦。然后我再告诉你们这个结果。那 anyway， 我觉得它是一种讽刺啊，这个大概是这样。然后从你开始进来了之后，你会发现这是你可以选择角色的部分。我看一下哦，把我的萤幕调整一下。OK， 这是你可以选择的角色。那你看， 这个角色都是用非常有趣的笔触画出来的。我很喜欢这种风格，非常喜欢。因为你知道，玩游戏跟现实世界，我觉得它是一种相辅相成的关系，不会完全解离。可是它必须要有点距离。那用这种方法去表现游戏中角色的一种风格或精神，然后用色彩还有笔触的方法去勾勒出一种很独特的氛围，我觉得是非常不一样的感觉。那不管怎么样，上次我们用的是感性派破关，那比较贴近我个人角色，所以我完全是用我自己可能会选择的一个风格去破关。那我还没有试过思想派跟肉体派，所以我这次可能会用这两个方面。因为这个游戏，你看到下面它有写智力、心智、体格跟身手这些数值，这代表你在遇到不同的人的时候，就像我们现实社会，你跟某些人会比较容易与某种形式交流。你知道有些人讲话就是很多脏话的，你懂吗？那可是他说出来的话，脏话并不代表他所要表达的意思，他不是在诋毁你，他也不是在表达生气，他就是一种语助词，他就是一种惊叹号，你知道那个意思吗？那在那种状况下面，你就会觉得，有些人就会觉得这种人莫名其妙，低知识水平。可是，如果你用另外一种语言学的角度去探讨的话，它其实只是在用一种声音表达而已。那个里面的内涵可能就有待你解析。他可能用的相对简单的符号就表达了这么多意思，因为对他来说可能就是这个样子，他不需要寻找新的字。对，那在这三种派别里面，你就可以感觉出来，像肉体派在这里有逻辑、能言善道，他在这些你遇到这类型的人的时候，他表现就会比较差，因为他只有1。那他心智那个同理心，或者是增强，或者是你感觉到受压迫这一点，它也是相对来低一点的。对，但是他在体格或者其他部分就会相对于有优势。在里面有些内容可能就会展现出比较好的能力，然后这些数值会影响到你在玩这款游戏最后你可不可以从中间的某些线索中找到答案？因为重要的过程跟推理在游戏里面是采用比较接近桌游的方式表现，所以你要掷骰子的，它会有几率会成功，有几率会失败。这个就会是非常有趣的特点，所以我们可能这一次就绝对不是用感性派了，因为感性派是我个人的一种心理表现嘛，所以，我这次想要试的是思想派啊，对，大家可以感觉一下这款游戏。那 OK， 我们趁还开始前，有一些简单的讲解啊，就是这一款游戏，你常常会跟你的内在对话，然后还有跟某种虚无中或者是你精神下的产物对话。那这个也是这款游戏我非常喜欢的一个部分。可能对某些人来说这太过冗长，完全没有任何意义。可是如果你对心理学，或者是你对于 某种程度的病态，然后或者是你对于精神性的世界感到有趣，或者是你感觉到它是一种研究的对象的话，那这款游戏我觉得非常推荐你试试看。对，好，那从这边开始了之后，你就可以看右边这个条。然后我最后再说一点，就是中间有部分内容，我基本上玩这款游戏全部都会用中文，但是中间有部分内容因为翻译的问题，我会偶尔切回英文，然后在这部分做一些解释，因为这部分太麻烦了。我之前像在玩这个时候，我就被多米诺集团这个词搞得满头问号。然后我后来再把它从中英再来回翻译了之后，我发现它其实就是社会主义，或者是你可以说共产主义。在这个里面，主要是指共产主义，不是社会主义啦。社会主义它还是用原本的字，它就是用真正的那个字了 ，socialism 或者是，但反正多米诺集团它变成是翻那个 communism， 就是那个共产主义。所以这部分比较麻烦，有些部分要看原文才会知道他到底在讲什么。啊，还有一些特别的笑点，可能要翻译一下了之后才会比较容易能 get 到那个感觉。好，那中间我再偶尔调一下声音，因为我不是很确定。
There is nothing, only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
像是这种，你可能是一种精神状态，或者是一种灵体状态，然后有一个爬虫类就发表了一些意见。然后你会在中间做对这些东西产生一个选项，那可能会决定你这个人的基调，或者是人格，或者是什么。但前面这部分应该不太会影响啊。但 anyway， ever and ever， 我们如果是头脑派，我用一个我喜欢用这种角色的式的方法去玩这种游戏哦。如果是头脑派，那对我来说逻辑跟理性就胜于一切了嘛。简单的保持。
It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
没有留下任何旧日依恋，这样不是挺好的吗？逻辑就是一切啊，旧日有什么
Yes, it is.
OK， 我不需要问那个旧，不对，我可能还是需要知道那个旧代表什么意思。
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
OK， 我的意识像是浸泡在某种酸酱汁里面，然后它像是一种肉球。我应该需要继续问下去。
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
OK， OK， 我知道这个旧日之物是什么，所以我需要出发。这是让我不用再承受这些东西的一种决定吧，想要摆脱。
All right, nothing down to fuck over.
fuck over. OK， 我们就是从虚无镇通往超弹自治区。你看这里面有一些真的是。如果你有一定年纪了，或者你对人生有另外一种体悟的时候，你就觉得他用的这种字词非常的有趣。应该怎么说啊？如果你是冷硬派的侦探小说的喜好者，那么你对这种用词遣句就不会太陌生。这种有另外一种非常好玩的黑色幽默在里面，对，它有时候表达不同的意思。那 anyway， 我们要前进，我们要开启重返极境之旅，古老的0度沙漠。重返极境之旅。
Do you want me to upgrade that to a one-way trip, sir?
OK， 单程旅行吗 ？Go， 给我一首死亡
The
之歌。
song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
他似乎在这边暗示我们那个酸痛肿胀的肉体上面沾黏了一种讨厌的意识，然后他想要穿梭，又想要躁动，然后在一种 disco 的音符里面。住嘴！我不要再听到这种感觉的事。
The
这个
stench
无
of
形的空
liquor
洞。
rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
OK， 现在换了一个边缘系统在讲话。谁把我的脑袋切了？我是谁？这个选项。救命啊！
Fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is. A Caprice Canema motor carriage.
OK。哦。OK， 我醒了。我听到了一辆车的声音，我醒了。裤子。我记得。OK。
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. The Whirling in Rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
OK，
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
谁把水龙头扯下来？
Was this not the same Elo that founds empires and lays waste to cities? Virile, uncaring towards the little things.
他这里真超强了、啊。他说这跟建立，就是有一个北七把男子生气的时候把水龙头扯下来。他说这跟建立帝国、摧毁城市的那种气不是一样的吗？完全的男子气概，然后完全不注重细节，就是一种很烤腰的一种感觉。
No. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the vague impression of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
OK， 我不记得脸了。
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror, behold.
不要吓我，吓死我了。
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
我是谁哦？这是什么？超级巨星还是酒鬼的脸？我，思想派的对我来说，就现实吧。酒
Too
鬼的
late.
脸，
You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
OK， 我不觉得我们是痛苦啊，是一种这部分就很好玩哦。这一部分是游戏自己的基调，说你可以借由选项去定义说你这是一种什么样的角色。我觉得这个理性的人应该是也包含了他是一
There
种
might have been 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
OK， 我在尝试解读我自己的表情，可是，困难，毫无可能。哦，这边就出现了一个选项，所以这个是这个游戏比较特别的地方，就是我们刚刚前面讲到说数字代表的意思，因为它在这里面。你的基础能力会影响说你在解决某些细节或者是困难之下，然后这些问题都是环环相扣的，所以有可能你不过某一个部分，你接下来在这一部分的尝试 就是都是会以失败告终这样。那这里就会表现说，我有58% 的机会会成功，因为它是用投骰子的。你能力越高，你过的平均值就会越高。那它在这里就会写58%，其实有点低了。然后大部分的选项我有试过是都可以重来再选的。你看最下面只有第3个，就我先不管这个镜子，可以之后再来。等到我能力高一点了之后，我可以把它留到后面再来处理。但有些东西是不行的，所以这可能大家就要自己斟酌一下这样。那这部分不是特别重要吗？我有点忘掉了。但 anyway， 反正我们现在就是全部重新再试试看，因为那个玩的之前是非常久以前的，所以我们就不深究我们自己的表情代表什么意思了。之后再来说。然后按 Tab 就可以看到我们现在可以互动的所有的元件。那这样我们醒来了，外套。OK， 好，这里就会加一些不同的基础能力。这里面也是有装备的，你看上面这个是所有的东西的基础，5、1、2、4，在不同4个领域里面，它所具有的初始能力。然后这可能要往后看，对，在这个所有你的右下角，这里有一整栏，哇，我的头像好像有一点挡到，我把我的头缩一下，一点点，好，对，这个就是这第一排就是智力，第2排心智，第3排体格，第4排身手。那这里面有非常非常多细节，就是智力有这几项，那你5就代表它所有东西都从5开始计算，然后心智就1、2、4。那在这些的表现上，你会得到之后会慢慢得到技能点，你可以慢慢去分配它，可以学多一点。在博学多闻这里，你只要遇到这类型的人，或者是物品，或者是一些选项，你就比较容易过这样子。那现在我没有任何技能点了，所以，然后有一些服装就会增加，像这就加1标新立异，或者是减1循循善诱。那这一部分就是会跟你到时候要怎么配，在这部分你要解决什么样的敌人，你觉得他适合用什么，你有时候可以换服装或者是什么，让那个选项会变得比较容易过一点，或者是比较容易 pass 他的那个判定。哦，有玻璃。
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
这个就是我们在判定上已经过了。我观察一个窗户，然后我过了，所以我判断说这个窗户的破碎方向是从里面往外面的。对。不管怎么样，这一定是从里面往外面，不会是倒过来的。
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
像这里就是我过了那个 我通过了那个审查，就是智慧的审查，所以我判断出了有一个东西从里面往外砸，它一定比家具还要小，那比我拳头大一点点，可能。然后我注意到室内我少了一双鞋，所以应该是某个人或者就是自己把鞋往外砸，丢破了窗户。那我头非常痛，看那样子，然后还有之前那个古老爬虫类在我脑中的对话，还有我的身体告诉我应该身体很糟糕，所以有可能是前一晚或者是什么。然后我又可能是个酒鬼，所以我就把东西丢出去啊，丢破玻璃的。他说你有机会可以在外面找到鞋子。
A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
哦，然后这样子我们就得到了一点点经验，因为我们解决了一个谜题。哦、by the way， 这个是一道门，但是我们现在是拿不到的，所以
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
58。算了，我们先试一下别的选项哦，拉一下风扇。
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
OK， 应该可以拉住。
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
然后我们还可以拉一下灯。
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
灯太亮了，我觉得灯在脑袋烧一个洞。
The lights are off.
哦，有人。我们先去，怎么去外面？哦，这里有门。还偷钱。啊？海水的气味啊，这是一个海港。
There they both are. 2 identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet, like 2 baby crocodiles.
像2只幼小的鳄鱼，尺寸呢？
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now.
OK。我解决了。哦，这个是我们尚未解决的问题，或者是选项任务，没有任务，道具，鬼锁玲珑。他们音乐做的真的很出色。51年3月，这个应该也是一个架空的世界观，这不是。
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
年纪不会超过28岁。
A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
呀，对哦，他刚叫我是 officer， 就长官。嗯？哦，对哦，我甚至连自己的脸，对，我不记得自己的脸，所以我照镜子，我根本就认不出我的脸是什么。对。
No.
那你为什么要叫我长官？
Because you're a police officer, sir.
OK。你确定吗？
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
哦，我大部分都爱喝酒，难怪我根本就不记得我是谁。
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
OK。他只是知道我在喝酒，可是我或许是因为心情差，所以这边逻辑给我们另外一点点题，就是说，他除了知道我们喝酒以外，他也有另外一种基本印象，就是我们应该就是要喝酒，所以我们喝酒完全就符合了我们自己的形象，或许吧。我猜这边应该是要给我们这种提示。哇哦，循循善诱，有挑战性，对他试试那个表情，让他知道你想要他肉体上的。这个是什么鬼啊 ？OK。为什么不记得警官？但是我却知道一开始我醒来的时候的那个库普瑞斯瑞影这个声音。
She nods.
There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now. The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops. I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer.
OK， 我不记得自己
Could
是
it
警
be
官。
because of the drinking?
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
You 表示呢？好，我们随便试一下。我记得这边确实是他不会再让我们试这个。
The words have already left your mouth.
我想你爱一发，什么鬼？
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on, say it again. No, you see, that's not what you said. You said... Come on, man. Freddie, please. One more time. Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you?
What kind of car are you? 我可能在撒谎。你到底是哪门子警察？我根本不确定我是不是警察，可能在撒谎。末日警探。
Has the time come already?
是的，还剩几分钟，现实就要彻底崩溃了。
Mere minutes. I should go and prepare then. Thank you. This has been delightful. I hope it does all come crashing down. Otherwise...
他的话倒是挺有趣的。他希望现实崩溃，不然应该有一些东西很难以面对吧。
It's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
哎呦，回去了。
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
我没有做，什么没有做？哦，存档。为什么这里存档？打不开。
The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on.
Oh.
Somewhere inside.
嘿嘿嘿，试试把手。
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside. Still no answer. Still nothing. Still nothing.
OK， 算了。我很好奇，他最后说的那个不是我做的，到底什么东西啊？世界号角新闻。What？ 哦，动画。卡拉 OK， 歌词歌本。
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
我的灵魂，我的灵魂，我的灵魂被宿醉淹没了。
At this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard. Through a PA system, by other people. You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious. 我应该唱什么？让大家跟着唱。fuck 大家。Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed. 哦，我没有歌了。多了一个歌是可以唱卡拉 OK， 多了一个任务。门不开。一个人。A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter. inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk.
失败。Anyway， 我们还是跟他讲一下，不确定。
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Okay. Silver.
She just, you know.
His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding something.
这 Silver 不知道去哪。他叫什么
So now you're a cop. Oh, forget it.
？What？ 他根本不想回答我。海鸟标本
A。competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall.
哦，这个是一个镶在盾牌上的海鸟。
This is the great skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
Part of the world. Insulindi 的特别的鸟，在这个架空世界里
The small steel tag says as much. The great skua. Stercoarius skua.
小小的钢铁名牌，大贼哦，大贼哦。
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
你说我的伙伴是什么意思？我是警察、啊，
He
不要理
pretends
我。
not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
OK。Never mind， 不想理我。哎，里面有什么东西？哦，不能进去。这里有一个黄色的什么 ？OK， 有厨师在工作。哦，饮水机。周一。一个女人的笔记，可能就是她是 Sylvia 吧。她说 Sylvia 不知道去哪。红色的三角旗。工会成员。工会成员。
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting.
他很像他的画法，感觉很像什么老鼠之类的。Ratatouille.
On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
OK。跟我夹克上的白色矩形，要不要跟他握手？伸出手来打招呼。就握手。
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi. Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
我是41声分局的警察、警探、警察、警探。我们的身份好像不太一样，我们的制服也不一样，我穿的是夹克，某种西装外套啊。
You realize he's waiting for your name.
OK。想出一个名字，我来想名字。
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
OK。
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
我到底达成了什么？
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
我就在喝酒啊。
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
Yeah, 对啊。
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
走访。我没有啊，我干嘛
？Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
没有，我他妈根本就不知道。刚刚那女生跟我讲啊，说我来处理一个案子，我根本尸体没有。
So the body is still in the tree, where it has been hanging for 7 days.
这好离谱。
We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
尸体这么挂机链。超离谱的，你怎么，你怎么肯定我是警察？我什么都
I
想不
can
起。
see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse, much worse.
太扯了吧！我昨晚、前晚都在喝酒，然后那女生也说我喝3天了，然后我现在看起来还很醉。她看过我比我更糟的警官，比我还要糟糕，到底是什么东西
If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
可是，对啊，你怎么确定我是警察？
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the citizens' militia on your sleeve and on your back.
哦，他说我穿的夹克。
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is, he's not from the rat squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
OK， 内奸小队。
No need for derogatory terms. They're only doing their job.
OK， 这个白色的矩形。
Yes. They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West.
瑞瓦向西 ，Revachol RCM 的浮水印。
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
它在灯下，特殊的灯下面会浮现 RCM 的字幕。 然后还有一些其他的那个街道的图案。警证，对啊，警证。
You mean you don't have a badge?
我醒来的时候身上没有。
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
哎呀，这个应该合理。我们做什么？都知道做什么干嘛
After you, officer.
？OK。等一下再找他讲话，先找经理讲话。
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
什么东西如同啊？对，好，很好。
Are you kidding me?
像吃烈酒。
It's you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor. And you're orange.
You're orange.
See? Everyone agrees it's your color scheme.
Okay.
We're on the right track with this name thing.
Is this what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
OK。Silver 打电话。
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Many. You only own 3。他只有3间而已啊，说他有很多。
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
OK， 所以这里是马丁内斯，然后另外一个城叫那个加姆洛克 （Gamma Rock）。
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
OK。
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
OK。我确实很好奇他的。
His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
弗朗哥尼格利安骑兵。什么骑兵？为什么他要讲骑兵？这什么东西
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco Negro, sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies of mankind. 5th century style, unified currency and the concept of cool came in their wake. They wore lamella and carried guns. But first and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really wide. That hole in the fence must be enormous.
Enormous. OK， 所以这是第5世纪的一个国家，然后他们有一个重骑兵，然后有拿火枪。现在他形容那洞超大的。OK， 刚刚有提示说，在问是不是他干的。OK。谁杀了他？
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they, if he doesn't know?
我不知道是谁杀了他。Yeah.
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
OK， 没有线索了。这是一场私刑。
The locals, the customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
OK。
Did the deboarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
对啊，为什么要动用
I
私
would
刑？
suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
屁呀、没事就杀人，
You mean the strike?
根本就不可能。你是说罢工吗？
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
OK， 所以是跟罢工有关。然后他是一个保安人员，公司的保安人员。然后这些是码头工人、码头工会，所以是工会的人杀的。OK。
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this.
对啊，我问的是哪里啊？
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
哦，所以他可能有那个 crush on Sylvie。
Thank you.
Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching, not my employer conduct.
我喜欢面面俱到，哼。
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
啊，我。我他妈不欠你！快闪 ！real 是什么？
Oh, you don't owe me shit. Well, officer, you're right. You don't owe me shit. You owe me money.
We do not need to assert ourselves here. We only need instructions from him. This is the proprietor, remember?
听着像是敲
You
诈。
know, I get this all the time. Some hobo comes in here or some backpacking arsehole off the boat. The next day, when they can't make their fees, they get aggressive. I just never thought I'd be in this shit with a cop. Please, just give me the money.
你被逮哦，可能我根本没给钱吧。
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
但究竟什么是钱呢？你被逮捕实在是太离谱了，不可能吗？
What are you, brain damaged? Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really. Yes, it is.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange
不
bomber.
应该现在给他了。
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
我根本就不知道我家人。
Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
Yeah.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure
我真的想
isn't
不
it.
起来，他们没有任何线索。
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
很远，
In time or space?
空间吧。
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
哦，呀，这个是另外一个部分是，如果我花一点时间，我是可以解决出来的。然后它可以增加，它可以增加我的一些基础能力。 警政，所以我最好现在先去寻求解决的问题。我还没跟那个女生讲话，先去讲话好了。这种类型的游戏就是你可以讲它是 NPC 了，但我觉得这种更像是一种互动。
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes.
有什么特点呢？
Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
呀，是啊，上个世纪，现在有部分的人确实，这个也很好玩，因为国王所存在的国度，如果国王做的不错，确实人民是某种程度会 比资本主义跟共产主义都来的自由，跟我说最好的情况，因为他可以理解当下的状况，然后去做一种适度的协调。可是如果你在资本主义或者是在共产主义里面，它比较受限于，他的思考逻辑还有辩证的方法，因为共产主义很明显，它 follow 的就是社会达尔文主义的基础论调，所以按照这个下面，你一定有些东西是会跟他们的核心信仰是抵触的。可如果你等待的是国王，那只有国王的意志，它不是一个在理念上的德性，或者是一种思考模式，而是国王认为怎么做就怎么做。那国王如果是很弹性的，那人民就，如果我们不讲任何道德不道德这件事情，应该就会过得比较舒适吧。那他这里讲就说，哦，奸商讨厌，同性恋讨厌啊，就是说他们说不是我，所以呀，有些人应该会喜欢这种逝去的年代吧。可是那不重要啊，现在的世界才是啊。
The contemporary period stands still. The fated carousel of progress that doomed the royalists is itself winding down. Our time is decelerating into what no one knows.
现在的时代其实人停滞不前，都没有任何意义，真的是蛮有趣的。
Hello, sweetie.
动物学家。
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
也许我是。
And have you found anyone to be sweet to? You rascal. I'm too old for you, and too married besides.
Okay.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
为什么？ OK， 跟我们一起走走。
Whatever do you mean? Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Yes, and it seems to me that you do well to stick close to him. He has the look of an upstanding officer of the law, someone you can lean on, and, sweetie, you are looking unsteady. And even if he weren't there, I don't think you'd have much use for me. Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down.
OK，
Perhaps another time.
超没礼貌，点心需要钱。
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
他说，肯定没有那么糟糕。Sure, yeah, sure.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
他要告诉我们好 ，OK， 我们可以从他身上知道更多的事情。没有，我们这里应该是马丁内斯了，在哪里啊？餐厅。
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
餐厅在哪里？我不知道。
We're in the city of Revachol, dear.
这个城市叫瑞瓦肖 （Revachol），然后这个城市应该在马丁内斯里面。然后他说的伊什么苏伊什么，那是这个世界里面另外一个地方产的一只鸟。
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world.
漂亮。
We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
所以他刚才说曾经的那个保皇派，因为这里是Empire， 本来是 Empire， 应该是。
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
51年的春天。末日就要这样。
Perhaps, dear, perhaps. But for now, it's just the spring of 51.
The lieutenant studies you, rubbing his chin. I'm beginning to suspect that you might indeed be completely adrift in this reality. Thinks the lieutenant. How can it be that bad? Never mind. We're in this now.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
民主政权？
Nope. Sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven.
瑞瓦肖是一个外国势力共同管辖，然后在这里只有 business 而已，只有市场，它上位还拥有自己的政府，感觉有点像东西德的状况，一点点啦，但是不完全。
Meaning, buying is voting.
没有政府，对啊，那为什么会有警察
？Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
真的觉得我脑袋坏了。
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
我们曾经是一个王国， 这个瑞瓦肖这个城，然后在马丁内斯里面嘛，就这个马丁内斯区，或者是这个马丁内斯是一个群岛。但 anyway， 瑞瓦肖的核心王权消失，然后他被革命了。但是他做出了一些大家不喜欢的东西的一种新式政权，有可能 ，yeah。然后别的国家用用武力或者是用外交的方式迫使它分裂，或者是解离，或者是 anyway。然后他让这革命失败啊，42年前发生的事情。这跟警察。
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
Okay.
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
他根本不回答我。
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
所以他说这个城叫瑞瓦肖，可是这是一座，他又说是一个群岛，我不太确定这里的地名确定叫马丁内斯还是叫瑞瓦肖，但是 anyway， 这其中有一个会是这个城的名字，然后有一个是这座岛的名字。
That's a good point. This doesn't look like Rich Central.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
跟他要钱太扯了啊，我们之后再看看有没有钱可以拿或者 something。哦，这里有一个人，血，看来警察应该不受欢迎。赶紧警察，条子滚回去。
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
园艺师。
Of course. What can I help you with? Of course. Where to?
OK。尸体说大门出来右手边吗？不过我应该要先回报吧。
What do you mean? We're in Martinez, sir. This intersection is called Roundabout North, I think.
所以马丁内斯是这个地方的名字，然后城瑞瓦肖应该再更大一点。
There's the pier, the Capeside apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
甲岸公寓，那是码头。
The harbor gates, some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store too. Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
运河令。
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Okay.
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
OK， 这样东南西北我们应该都知道，北边有一些公寓，东边有港口大门，还有小商店，南边有一个运河，然后对岸有一个小渔村，但现在好像过不去。然后还有鱼市什么的，但也关了。
It's just water.
然后
No, actually, what do you mean?
西是海。
We're in Martinez, sir. This. Oh, that's right.
Even all the way over here, there's a drop of death.
No problem.
She's very well composed, back straight.
你是谁？
Me? I am just a gardener.
She hides it well, but behind the sweat and dirt there is something else in her rigid posture.
我好像发现了一些什么。他回答很有礼貌啊，僵硬的姿势里。
Is there?
The quickness of the reply certainly does not prove you wrong.
I am working. I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
院子里，该不是尸体在那院子？
Well, as you already know, there's a corpse there, hanging from a tree. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
Salts? Ammonium salts. Perhaps useful for later.
Ammonium salt， 刺激闻，那个尸体散发出来的味道。
Of course. I won't hold you back.
应该不需要问
If
高
there's
知
a
警察
corpse,
这件事
then。you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
手套，来，我们干一个双手套。这个人，看他不 care。
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
耶，我们有一双手套。嗯。OK。嗯，我们也可以跟我们搭档对话。
Me?
你
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation. If you insist. What do you want to know? That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this, but you can't quite muster enough
What?
testosterone.
为什么想要扳倒我的副手 ？Why？
I guess you don't need glasses then.
他确实不知道为什么很挺
That's
直。
because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
Yeah，西欧是什么？
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Seoul is a protectionist, isolationist, pan-Isolari state west of the Insulindian Isola. Actually, it's quite interesting. Some would even say mysterious.
哦，保护主义的国家，然后在伊苏林里的西边，不知道那是在哪里，但是跟那个贼欧所在的地方是一样的。然后，因为它很孤立，所以很神秘。Yeah。对啊，我们想要多听一
You're
下。
barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Rêveur Chaulière.
point of pride to him.
所以对他来说，西奥其实并不是什么重要的血统，他反而很骄傲，他是瑞瓦肖人。对，瑞瓦肖是一个比较大的区域。跟我说一个你的秘密。
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow. It's like you're locked down.
Something the matter, detective?
What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his hands. The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
哦，好像我不能了解人跟人之间的那种状态。那个我的伙伴，他眉毛皱起来，我就不问了。Anyway， 跟自己对话。
Good. Let's change the subject.
No response. He just arches his brow. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
我想我们需要更改一下音乐的音量。对，反正那声音有点大。Yeah.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
Yeah, 这个主题。
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then,
Okay.
I can give you an orientation.
可以，我可以之后再跟他处理这个。
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is a relief.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
好吧。
What do you want to know?
对啊，为什么我们要一起办团
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
What? Pissing competition?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it. Better still than an imbecile cop-off. It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
Yeah.
Later. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
对啊，我现在只知道一个实体而已。
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
Yeah.
Then you are not that far behind, actually. Do you want me to brief you?
可以，听起来很棒。
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
野松物流公司跟码头工人起，所以工会有可能他们推断的是没错的，因为工会基本上是就是工人之间组织成的团体，然后他保护自己人嘛，所以工会的人把 保全人员给杀掉了。这样推断也合理，所以大家都说是他们做的嘛。然后匿名举报。
A security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth. They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Yeah. RCM 先不管这个组织是怎么样，因为这里不应该有传统意义上的警察，因为警察应该是要符合在国家体制下的一种执法单位，可是这里没有国家，这里就是大家外国分权的一个资本社会，应该算。可是，对。然后码头工人在这里应该是势力很大的一个群体。他说码头工人其实管到各个层面，我感觉好像有点像是黑手党的感觉，一点点了。但是他们也是码头工人，但是 RCM 在这个地方依然是有执法权。虽然说这个地区的人不这样认同，但是实质上他是有权利的。但是码头工人是私底下他们已经在执行，可能也可以说像角头或什么类似这些事情。所以这里有一个权力的本身的纠纷哦，所以他们必须要来这里执法，某种程度是杀鸡儆猴啦，借由这个。找出那个凶手。
That's right.
你觉得这是一起神秘案件吗？
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case. The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
我觉得港口纠纷就非常神秘。
Then you are in luck, because we are in the midst of a major strike by the dock workers' union. Maybe more than that. The union clearly wants a piece, not just of the industrial harbor, but the Wild Pines Corporation itself.
码头工人现在在罢工，刚刚那个园丁也有讲说，东边他们现在有一些政治上的问题，所以码头工人想要分可能一点点利润吧，可能也包含这个运输公司本身的股份。或许。
Is this a strike then? Or the first shots in a workers' coup?
工人政变。
I expect the case itself to be less challenging than navigating these community matters. This district isn't used to the RCM's presence, and the union rarely overplays its hand, as it appears to have done in this case.
政变企图。
Strike, coup, revolution. It's brigandage, however you parse it.
我的伙伴金认为罢工、政变跟革命都是一种强盗的行为。他的政治立场应该蛮明显的，他应该是比较偏极右派的，或者是偏极右派，不是很确定。但至少他确定他是一定是右派的人，这种一定不可能会是左派说出来。
You feel something rising through you, a familiar feeling. An opinion taking form.
你们都不合理啊，合理的只有利益。
When I said we have to navigate community matters, I did not mean we have any say in them. I meant we should be careful. If we are not, the shit will blow right in our faces.
From an imaginary fan.
Now, was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Yeah, probably.
Good.
现在这些就可以。你好像在跟着我呀，我也不应该自己去弄尸体吗
Excuse me? Detective, if I may be frank, you seem to be in a deranged state. You have trouble remembering things. You've misplaced your badge. I cannot let you act in the name of the RCM without supervision until you've regained control of your faculties.
所以他现在是我的保姆了。本来我们应该确实可以分头行事。
The RCM, or the Revachol Citizen Militia, is the police force you and him are part of. A self-organized peace corps of the occupied city of Revachol. The RCM operates within a legal twilight, yet its authority is rarely questioned. Wouldn't it be embarrassing if you didn't know this?
Some you time? This is a police investigation, not a journey of self-discovery. You'll still have your evenings to yourself. Please do. We wouldn't want your regiment to spill over into the investigation.
The lieutenant is pretty sure self-care is just a euphemism for nihilistic binge drinking.
啊，你确定我一个人大概就是喝到挂这样？还有什么？这是这是2楼。哦，这是车子吗？
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in
就是
blue
朝
and
新
white
闻那台
livery,
车。
bearing the number 57.
57？哦，那就是警探的车子，我的伙伴的车子。
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion.
Yeah.
The Caprice Kinema motor carriage. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you. A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
OK， 如果你这样说，我就全拿走。
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
哦，大门和盖子。
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap go the cutters in your hand. You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts. It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Luxuries.
Your fingers waste no time closing around the handle. Clutch disengaged. Release the handle. Clutch drops. Right foot yearns for the familiar touch of the accelerator pedal. You have synced with the machine's mechanical circulation.
哦，我很熟悉这台机器。我的肌肉记忆是还是正常的。
You feel an uninterrupted connection to the mechanics. Of course, it's only in your head. course it is, but it almost feels as if the clutch handle is gently squeezing back. The smell of freshly treated leather, the lack of dirt and dust on the dashboard, and a neat little brush in the cup holder, all seem to be whispering, I'm good, cherished and cared for, in the hands of a tending owner. The handle is pulled back. Somewhere deep inside the drivetrain, the disc is mated to the flywheel again. In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
看看它的燃油
As you
表。
tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation: we're not going anywhere right now. The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Alice.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved
为什么我刚刚要说
button
火
catches
星
your
子？
eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
"按下收藏，哇，金色按钮。Probably.
As always, it's DJ Mesh and Felicio, and you're listening to Street Freaks FM, bringing you the hottest, the nastiest, the most vulgar.
A flock of seagulls takes off nearby, startled by the roaring radio. Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio. He's not looking at you as he says,
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe picked up a random frequency. You wanted the prime line, right? Oh, is that what it was called?
他喜欢听这个的，又不好意思讲。
Go for it. Turn the radio back on while it's still on the Speed Freaks FM.
Speed Freaks FM。
Souped up motor carriage.
God damn it! Look, it helps me to stay alert on long nights, okay? It's a method. I'm not some kind of speed freak or... You would be too if you had this motor carriage. But seriously, let's quit joking around, alright? We have a case to investigate.
This is Precinct 57. Can I connect you to someone?
我应该先回报吧。不过我也可以顺便问，先问
Of。course. What is the number, officer?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
打节奏。
officer. I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Okay.
Yes, hello? Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
Okay.
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
为什么？
Why not?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
啊，因为他跟他要电话嘛。
What? No, why would you even think that? Please, don't bring Gar into this. It's none of your business.
Okay.
God, why can't you just mind your own business? She mutters.
I already
Okay,
said I
fine.
don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again. No, not me.
Hmm? Huh.
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the court.
工会当然知道啊，因为工会可能是干这件事情的人啊。
No one calls the police. The union would get angry.
Okay.
You know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the dock workers' union.
Mm-hmm.
那继续问这个应该没什么用。
I don't know what to tell you, officer. I didn't call you because I didn't want to get in trouble with the others. With the union. I'm sorry about that.
Okay.
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the union's phone, or the one on the coast.
哦，工会的电话。
So the union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast. Got it.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Okay.
Yeah, go on. I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
嗯？我们先留着好了，我不确定现在。
You hear the call breaking up on the other end of the radio, and then the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Yeah， 我们之后还可以再打给他。
Just a second, officer.
我们报告一下身份问题啊。
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
The man uses relay code. You've got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over. 10-18, state your message, sir.
Yeah.
10-9, over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 1022 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
他想要什么？这认识我的人好像不喜欢我啊。
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
This is Communication Officer Jules Pidieux, sir. Over. You mean your partner? Over.
啊，那是我的 partner。哦，因为这一次才是我的呢。
What is he saying?
He's asking who you are.
I'm his goddamn partner.
It's your partner, Satellite Officer Vicmar, sir. Over.
Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge? Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
迪克穆伦。
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge.
OK。我现在不是迪克穆伦，因为迪克穆伦不会少这些东西。
Defend yourself immediately. They're laughing at you.
哈哈，不要北七。
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh goddamn it! Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vicmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
玷污整个警局的名声。
Mullen dicked us.
Stanford, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
No, Super Cop 还是他只是嘲笑而已。
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Ten-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober. Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you? Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
根本没有必要吧？我才不需要，我丢了就是丢了，丢了就丢了。
10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat, please. 10-9, come in, officer. 10-9, repeat message, please. Did you...
Just say you lost your gun. Anything else would only make the situation worse here.
He says he doesn't have it.
Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't. This isn't really a laughing matter. Mac can face a giant of Coco Noor by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants. Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him if he still got his wiener.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
我一天晚上跟老娘对啊，我很生气。
That's a negative. Not going to say that.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about. Tell him to apologize right now.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over. Like, he says you shouldn't have antagonized the firewalker in the first place.
Who?
Satellite Officer V. I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir.
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
Satellite Officer V. I'm going to report that you are in pursuit of your service weapon. Over.
In pursuit of his?
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over. Ten-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over. He says it's important to the case.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Request denied, sir. Over.
Fuck, 才不要求你。
Anything else, sir? Over. Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
我需要资讯，不是恐惧。
Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question. That's a negative, sir. I got 10-12 visitors present here. Over.
Uh... 这样他就会一个人了吧？谨慎的资讯。
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over. Ten-4, well, that's,
Does he actually want something, or is he hell-bent on disrupting our work?
他超不喜欢。
He asked if he ever told me about his days before joining the RCN.
For God's sake, cut this shit out! Tell him to stop wasting time and be a goddamn policeman for a change.
Sir, Satellite Officer Vicmar says... So, was there anything else?
快给我的地址。
10-4, your address?
Hold up, Jules. He doesn't fucking know where he lives? Did I hear that right?
Seems like it, sir.
No, fuck him. Don't tell him anything, you understand? He's been hellbound for the gutter. Let him have it.
Sorry, sir. Anything more I can do for you? Over.
Yeah.
Understood, sir. Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Yeah, probably 我们不需要再跟他废话，然后根本就什么都不想回答我，真的超讨厌我。哦， 们现在不知道破案打电话的人是谁，然后欠了很多钱。总结，这也是晚上，总结也可以一起跟金讲。警枪也不见了，这个真是超好笑，什么鬼？好吧，我们去看一下尸体吧。等下再回来看。
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Yeah, 这个看起来像是车。
Hard to say. Your vision is blurred, and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless hangover. The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber.
有车进来，倒车，然后出去，所以撞击了之后就走了吗？
Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there, and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager. The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south, must have been in a hurry.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage-friendly city. I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went, if you find the time.
OK. 回头再来找找。那个小孩。哦。啊，这是尸体。这是什么？这过不去吗？好像不行。
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack. Glad you asked. When junior researcher Olari Tal invented Eternite in the Vartna Polytechnic Institute some 30-odd years ago, he thought it would last forever. Hence the name, Eternite. Sadly, the only lasting thing turned out to be the material's highly carcinogenic effect.
我们可以开这一间吗？58好像有一点低啊。我们之后再回来好了。
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Oh, okay.
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails. all over the yard.
真的看起来很像私刑哎。重劳力者的工具学，所以现在这里又有积雪，应该踩得乱七八糟的。
Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Noted.
算一下，
Maybe more than 12. No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
8双。
1. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46? You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them.
Okay.
5. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41.
46号是标准，钢制标准。41，差蛮多的。
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
Okay.
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46, but the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
有一个特别重的，然后还有一个特别小的。
8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
有一个平滑的右脚，有最后一双8号鞋在这里。它的右脚磨得更光滑，磨得比较严重，然后还有一个7号的200公斤的壮汉，跟一个脚比较小的。
How many? I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
同一群呀，如果
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary? A woman or a kid? Understood. Anything else? 200? Could it be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Possibly, yes.
But why?
Yeah. 如果他活着一定会挣扎，那就会有受害人的其他的体型或者是打斗的痕迹，可这里应该只有脚印。
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
对啊，有可能就是失去意识。
Even easier to carry on a stretcher, or between 2 men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see? Interesting. Let's name it the old soul. Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor? Or maybe a drummer?
Drummer? Yeah, 有可能.
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out their right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
我看一下它原本的证据。被洗掉了。Probably 有可能啊。
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no? A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who
It is not impossible.
为什么？我的身体告诉我这是不可能的。Why?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
对啊，1周之前。
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed, they all stood in a row here and looked at the tree. Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy. The lieutenant's eyes narrow. He's thinking to himself.
Either way. What else?
Yeah.
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, nappa comfy, Kuno. Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like 2 black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Fuck that! Kuno, yeah, right in the mouthhole!
Shits himself?
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener. Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there?
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
Okay.
Irregular speech patterns, overconfidence. Could this kid be on drugs? This warrants further investigation into this Kuno.
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions. Like a cop.
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fucking for target practice.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
Kuno knows what you meant. Kuno's not a snitch, that's all. Trying to make Kuno sing into the popo phone. Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional. I don't know. Some fucking Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head. You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to?
Don't tell him that, Kuno. It's lame.
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's city. Night City. Rage City. The City of Rage. That's it. And it's not lame.
Lame.
That's the name of Kuno's city, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case.
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it? No, it's not fucking Kuno's. It's ancient. Look at it.
He thinks you're fucking fool, Kuno. He says you climb the ladder up to your magic treehouse.
Get the fuck out of here, pig. Kuno doesn't have a magic treehouse. No, no. Kipta's gardener used to work there.
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Areopagite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Areopagites of Ilmara. Not so much anymore.
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno. Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
他说那个园丁之前在那里工作。
Yeah, her. What was she doing in the greenhouse in March anyway? What kind of gardening is done in March?
Yeah, sure.
Fish is sometimes used to fertilize the soil a few weeks before planting something. Maybe she was preparing the garden beds. Yes, it seems suspicious. You don't like things being like that. Suspicious.
Yeah. 需要解释。
That's just some shit roofing gimps left behind, lazy dinks.
He's hiding something.
Pig, if Kuno was hiding something, it would be hidden.
But it is not hidden, is it, sire? You picked up on it. You should examine the pile of roofing material again.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Okay.
The fuck about it? You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
Yeah?
犯罪。
The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it? Yeah, whatever.
这两个问
Kuno doesn't give a shit.
为什么你叫你自己哭呢？
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Kuno doesn't do that smart shit. Don't throw that bullshit at Kuno. Kuno knows you're lying. Trying to get Kuno hooked on the book.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you! Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pig's in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
Help! Misters, help! He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late! No one? Kuno's doing this because he likes it, Pig.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
You put him up to this yourself when you decided to talk to him in the first place.
Listen to your friend. Kuno owns the fat ass. Help! The RCM is trying to fuck Kuno!
Yeah. 让他闭嘴，让他闭嘴。
Fucking logical! Help! The logical pig is fiddling Kuno! No!
The nearly psychopathic way they could slip in and out of the act implies you're not the first victim.
That's probably a bad idea. 我们不应该揍他，虽然说很想揍他。
Look.
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating psychopathic ghost with an ace up his sleeve.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
Relax. He can't read your mind. He doesn't know you were thinking that. There's a dead body, remember? That's what you were doing here. You're a cop on a case.
I know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut that shit down. You know what? You should've, because now you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
A peepo is a type of hat, by the way.
Okay, Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, this changes shit.
Click, 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 click!
Yeah, 这个臭小孩。
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
We couldn't deal with it. 可能我们选的是肌肉很强的，就可以略过这一部分。
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in. I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Oh.
I come from the woods, good Davidu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Don't be traumatizing her. Get the fuck out of here!
I'll die before I squeal, pig. What's this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
Get the fuck out of here, face! You got done! Talk to me!
So it's a girl. Interesting.
I'll die before I squeal, pig. Murder was the case they gave me. I'll die before I squeal, pig. You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence.
Okay.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Okay, 开始哦。
We could try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Okay.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea. The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
哦，不过这也很好玩，因为我不知道你们有没有听过一个状况叫鲸爆，就是鲸鱼因为它死亡之后，那体内的细菌依然会增生，所以会吃空它身体里面，然后会形成气体，然后让它的身体就会鼓胀。所以人类应该也是类似，因为体内是很多有机物嘛，所以细菌会继续大量的繁衍，然后没有那叫什么东西？我突然忘掉。没有免疫系统可以压制它，所以细菌大量的生产了之后，它就会有气体，所以人类应该也是会像要爆开一样这样。
You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
Okay.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Hmm. 我们先去拿个钥匙好了，然后我们再去问园丁，先开一下垃圾桶，搞不好会有犯罪证物之类的。
Can I help you? Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Okay.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
Common sense.
Okay then. Maybe you're callous yourself.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please. What thing? Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
Okay.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just making clear you got that.
我要去厨房。
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business. He wasn't pan-fried. He was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with... Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must. What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
OK。我1点之后可以来厨房，还好我们有跟他沟通。OK， 之后找一下，谁他妈在包厢？是谁 ？Q now。
This trash container is locked with a well-oiled crack. The lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. Just the feeling. A warning from some part of you.
OK， 看来有东西。
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
拿起那些破
Among
布
the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
裤子。
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer. Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too, a white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of ribbed shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
Okay.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force. Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash, the lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
The fuck's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See?
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container. It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, what's this? A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Okay.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes. Written.
Officer, is that your paperwork? It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
我的档案报告怎么会在里面？太扯了！为什么？
Well, lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
不说话。
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Anyway, where were we?
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron. Only in its social sensibility. The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Okay. Oh.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much. Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
Probably 有种族歧视的。
Understood. You're that kind of detective. Why don't you get back to your case? It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner. There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you. Thank you, waterlogged ledger, for spelling it out for us. It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want. Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila, the ledger now looks marginally better.
超恶心的。
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
Okay.
Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances. It is similar to the RCM watermark on your blazer the lieutenant mentioned. Didn't he say something about the headlights of his motor carriage? That you can read these there?
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property. It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved.
我要怎么才能阅读它呢？
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do. Yes, RCM vehicles have headlights tuned especially to reveal halogen watermarks.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight. They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered with faint red lines. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible. Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you.
Okay.
It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
太厉害了吧！每周会有2个案件。
What do you mean? Is that all?
其实算蛮厉害的，因为如果是凶杀案的话，
The notebook is annual. It says 51 on what remains of its cover. A molten strap of cardboard. Everything prior to this must have belonged to a previous volume. In short, there was more.
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes. 2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me. That's okay. We all do, sooner or later.
Sooner or later, 我们都精疲力竭。
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible. Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples. Yes, all caps. One is called the Next World mural. Another, the square bullet hole murders. Another yet, the unsolvable case.
Okay, unsolvable case.
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the Ukar parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene? Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does. It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves. Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself.
To amuse myself. 这确实啊，确实有时候为自己的专案或者什么东西有这种命名也是很好玩啊。但是部分的内容确实会让人家感觉到不舒服，因为有时候里面带有一些歧视啊，或者有带有一些什么其他的。
I pray his loved ones never find out. Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete. Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It's unfitting of this monumental event. The ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It will do, barely. But the lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the binder, like large caliber bullets on an ammo belt. He is not really saying anything, just standing there, looking at them.
Know that I give this to you with resentment.
这个小美人。
The tasks you've completed flow out of the blue oblong pen in a brash freehand uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place. A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you.
And you, and you.
You're a swashbuckler with that pen, Harry, and it feels good. Feels like completion. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Okay.
No, actually. Any ideas?
我也不知道，自家竞争复仇女神。
Oh, well, then maybe I can suggest one.
说吧。
The Hanged Man. Okay then. The case doesn't need to have a name. Fine. For inter-district cooperation, let's try one more time. What do you want to name it?
落日。
Okay, it's a good name, but it has one problem. This case has nothing to do with the setting sun. At all. It has nothing to do with that, so... Something more concrete, perhaps? Do you have something concrete, mundane, usual? Furies. Yes, well, I don't know. I have to be honest, I'm not experiencing the internal strife that it refers to. And also... Could you make it less poetic somehow? Just a normal case name, you know?
Yes. You know what that normal name is. But it's so plain. Anything else, please.
Yes. I have to tell you, officer, I don't appreciate ironic titles. Other officers will have to use this as reference. If it's idiot or cockfinger, they're not going to get it. They're going to think an idiot and a cockfinger were on this case. So, do you have something less funny? Great! That's great! That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
But I don't want this name. 我真的不想要这个名字。
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
我们先把手册放一边吧。不管怎么样，我们要先储存。